Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, good to see you. Trinic here. So we're here at Ardmore and we're going to be taking up the 114 Commander up for a spin around Auckland City, and we've taken it around the city area, then come back to Ardmore, and yeah, we're going to take this for a little bit of spin now. The 114 is awesome for all sorts of fields or airports that you're going to be taken out of. Great for the grass strips because of its tricycle landing gear. We'll have a look at all the details around the aircraft, get to know it, and yeah, we'll see how we go. One other thing I want to talk about is how important flight sim is for men's mental health. So we're going to be talking about that. So sit back and relax, enjoy yeah, for this fantastic aircraft. This aircraft, by the way, is made by Black Square. There's advanced systems on board. The engine monitoring system is very, very awesome. So we're going to have a quick look at that. And yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, again, we're here at Ardmore. You can hear the birds chirping in the background. So you can get up nice and close to the aircraft. You can see the spatters from bugs, and even check out the paint that is sort of chipping away around the engine cowling. Check that out. That's awesome. Pretty cool. So have a look at the wing area. Oh my god, this looks so good. Look at this. We're also flying Alpha Bravo Zulu. Oh my god, this is just fantastic. Look at the detail around the... Look at this. Even the paint, sort of... the paint... Oh, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of detail on this aircraft. Look at this. All the spatters, all the dirt that's up on the vertical stabilizer, pretty cool. The horizontal stabilizer as well, it just looks so good. Oh, just the amount of detail. Now, unfortunately, you can't do a full walk around, so you can't go and check all the fuel, but like A2A, which, I mean, this is the thing with A2A, is that they do the amount of realism that you can do on terms of walk around, like check your fuel, check your oil, all that sort of thing. Unfortunately, we can't, open up the engine cowling, which is a bit of a shame, but A2A do that, especially on the Comanche, which is pretty cool. There's the landing gear. You can see it's well suited for grass strips, so very, very cool. Nice propeller textures as well, very, very cool. Now it's been foggy also here at Auckland today, so we'll see how we go once we get airborne. We're just going to take it around the city and then come back for a landing. So yeah, anyway, let's climb up. So let's head on in, so release that, and we'll get into the cockpit there. So we're in. So what we'll do is we'll hop in VR. I do hope you enjoy it. So let's get the headset on and see how everything works from here. So let's recenter that. Oh my god, that looks so good. Wow. Alrighty, so I just need to change my position. There we go. Alrighty. Well, we're in the Pimax Crystal Light, as I've said, and looking awesome. So let's go ahead and close the door. I also need to latch it as well. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, so let's just reset my view. There we go. That'll do it. Nice. Alrighty. Cool. What I will do. Let's just set QNH. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Control lock. Let's remove that. Now listen to the sounds. I'll shut up for a minute. So mixture, prop fully forward. Listen to those sounds. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. You can also take the key out. So hang on. Let me get that. There you go. See the key's out. Put the key in. Look how that wobbles. So realistic. So good. Alrighty, so we've got the parking brake set. Avionics is off. We'll make sure all the switches are all good to go. That seems all good. Let's get the master on. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Alright, since we're ready to start, or getting ready to start, anti-collision light on. Let's get the prop fully forward. Fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Throttle back. And then we'll just put it to about 1/4 of an inch-ish. Mags coming onto both. Look how that wobbles as you turn the key. Pretty cool. Alrighty. Let's go. Actually, listen to the rudders. Very cool. Alrighty. This on both. Okay. So this is the realistic physics in terms of the startup procedure. So I might just introduce a little bit more fuel. So we'll go prop fully forward. Now if you don't have a fuel flow indicator, let's try that again. Come on. Anytime now. Oh, try again. Okay. She doesn't want to start. She's an old little girl. Don't want to flood the engine though. Okay, let's try again. Come on, you can do it. Let's get started. Come on. Time now. Because you see how many hours are on the aircraft at the moment. This is not me, but alright, let's try something. Okay, Okay, let's have a look at the engine. Let's clear all this. Let's repair everything. Okay. Alright, watch this. This fantastic physics, right? Okay, let's try again. Check that out. Look at this. Okay. I'm going to throttle up, fuel pump on. There we go. Okay. Try again. Come on. Come on. There's fuel in there. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Not quite. Okay, don't want to flood the engine. See, we got quite a lot of fuel in the cylinders. So we may get a little bit of backfire, but let's try again. Come on. Yes, let's try this. Now the thing is, I did take this off for a little bit before, but we'll try again. Some fuel in the cylinders. Okay. Right, there we go. Finally got it. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, that's all good. Alrighty, let's get avionics on. Well, that was an interesting start, wasn't it? You can see the engine on the engine monitoring on the tablet here on what's it currently doing. That is so cool. It really is. Also, you can see the electrical system. See what everything is happening here. The cabin temperatures 22 degrees in the cabin at the moment, so we can actually, and this does change. So if I open this window, check this out. Since the propeller's running, that temperature will go down. Okay, you'll see it. Alrighty. So we need to go on to. Hang on. We're on VATSIM at the moment, so we'll go 228. Let's transfer that. Alrighty, that's all good. I might just get the nav lights on as well because it's getting a little bit darker at the moment. But we'll leave the strobes off for now. Okay, cool. Alright, we're idling at 1 sorry, 1000 RPM. Alrighty, that's all good. We want transponder to 1200. We are flying VFR. Enter. Alrighty, let's go with that. Cool. Might just zoom out slightly. There we go. Cool. Excellent. Right. I'm not sure what aircraft are around at the moment. We can give it a go. Alpha Bravo is sort of request radar check. Yeah. Probably no aircraft around at the moment, but that's so good. Com 1. Alright, it is on Com 1. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Packer brake released. Our brakes, they're all good. I'll just bring our view slightly down. We don't need permission for, there's no tower here at Ardmore, it's all Unicom, so we don't taxi or anything like that. I actually did my training right there at Auckland Aero Club and also out at Ardmore Flying School, which is just over there, and also out at Massey as well. We'll hold here for a second. I just want to check my payload as well. Just make sure we've got enough fuel. Fuel indicators down here. They're all good. I might just... No, we won't top that off. That's all good. We've got 60 litres. That's absolutely perfect. Let's go back to the engine monitoring. Alright. I'm going to go to runway 21. Actually looked at all these settings. So we've got the PMS GTN 650. Currently at the moment, so we're using that today. You can also change it up. You can actually have different monitoring systems. You can have the GTN 430, so we can actually put that in. So you can have that. There you go. Probably like that actually. And then the transponder moves down towards the bottom of the GTN. Oh, wrong wind shifted. See the wind stop here. Yeah, we probably need to take runway 03, but for this little case, we'll just take runway 21. The wind isn't too bad. So we'll do that. Let's close that window. Close. Get it nice and quiet. We also have noise cancelling as well. You can put that on. Check that out. So the sound's over, let's keep it off, so we can hear everything. We've got the windows shifting. We're actually, it's probably a good idea for us to take runway 21 at this stage. So we'll do that. Right, we need to do our run up. So what we'll do is we'll continue along here. This is our run up area, just over here. because the wind is where it is at the moment. We're just going to park into the wind. Perfect. Alrighty. Performance is fantastic. It really is. Alright. We're going to do a run up. So, parking brake on. Let's run it up. Brakes are holding. 1800 RPM. Go 1900, that's fine. We'll check the mags. Okay, slight drop. Looking about 125-ish. Back to left. Sorry, back to the right. That's back to both. Good. We'll check the prop. Circulating the oil through the prop governor. That's all good. Alright, so then we're going to do the idle check. So we're looking between 500 and 700 RPM. Yeah, it's fluctuating between 5 and well, just over 6, so that's okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, back to 1000 RPM. Manifold pressure, that's all good. Alrighty, T's and P's. Looking okay. All temperatures are a little bit low, but they'll come up. So we might just sit here just for a moment until the oil temperature comes up. Might just increase the power just slightly. Just increase the just increase the power just so that we can get that. All the cylinder head temperatures are looking okay, looking in the green. We've got oil pressure's in the green as well, so looking okay. Alright. Okay, let's go back to the engine monitoring. You can see here what this sort of thing does. So we've got the cowl flaps open as well, which is providing the air through the engine, giving us that cooling, and we've also got the mags down on the left and right mag as well. They're in good condition. I have just obviously repaired it, so let's just wait for the oil temperatures to come up. Want that to be in the green. Look at the key, how that's moving around. Now it's good that I left all this in the video. This is all raw, so everything you see here, I haven't done anything, I haven't changed anything. So you saw how difficult in terms of starting the aircraft, on how realistic it is. I think that's very, very important. You know, some content creators will, you know, because they can't start the aircraft, I go, oh, okay, whatever. I can't do it because the aircraft's not starting. Well, you know, I think it's a good thing to leave it in there. So, all right, all temperatures. I might just let's go to 1500. Now it is a reasonably coolish day. It's sort of sitting around about 16, 17 degrees. Okay. Okay, that's all good. I'm happy with that. Oil temperature is slowly rising. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's go. Alright, so we want transponder, we want altitude reporting, that's all good. Just going to clear all this. Okay, we're on Unicom. Okay, and we'll just do a quick flight control check. Okay, and rudders are all good, we've already checked those. Let's go. So we're going to head out to Auckland City. Yeah, and we'll sort of get airborne with that. Hang on, I'm just going to put away the tablet for now. We don't need it, but you can see the engine monitoring is looking fantastic. Oh, trim. Let's make sure the trim is set for takeoff. This sounds flat. So we need to get that into the neutral position. There we go. Alrighty, strobes on, landing light coming on. So we don't need flaps. You normally just need the flaps for any short field takeoff, like in a sort of short field grass strip or something like that. So we won't use flap today. We'll be okay. Now, just be aware, I've never flown the Commander in the real world, so this is all new to me. Alrighty, let's go. Idling 1000 RPM. Let's go brakes release and power up. Let's get out of here. Speed's increasing. Alrighty, rotate, and we're airborne. Look at that. Little wind pushing us a little bit. That's okay. Positive rate with clear obstacles. Gears coming up. Traffic, Alpha Bravo Zulu is taking off from Ardmore. We'll be vacating to the north by Auckland City. Alright, climb speed, let's bring the power back. Now I'm looking at probably climbing up to about 2,500 feet at this stage. So let's see how we go as we climb up. Okay, there's the airport down there. So normally we would vacate the zone via the downwind and then turn out outbound via the coast towards Auckland City. Alright, let's bring the power back. So we'll bring it to around about 18 inches on the manifold pressure. So we're at 1,500 feet, I'm okay with that. Traffic Alpha Bravo Zulu, request radio check.
That's great.
Cheers. And off the traffic, Alpha Bravo Zulu is Clifton Park, 1,700 feet, tracking towards Auckland City. So normally would say Ardmore traffic, but because it's VATSIM, it's normally just Auckland, which is fine. Alrighty, I'm okay with that altitude for now. We'll bring the prop back. So we'll climb up to, well, probably hold at this altitude about 1,900 feet. Normally, you know, it's best to say about 500 feet difference from IFR, but that's okay. There we go. Nice trimmed out. A little bit of trim. We're sitting around about 100 knots. And we'll still climbing. I'm okay with that. Let's bring the power up. I want it around about 2100 to 2200 RPM. Just check out. So we're in the Pimax, as I said, we're in the Pimax Crystal Light, and the performance is outstanding. Check that out. Okay, I'm going to climb up to about 2.5. We do have, looks like some fog around the area, some high level fog, which was forecast throughout the day. There's Rangatoa Island out there towards the wing. Climbing just slightly. Let's bring it down a little bit. I'm going to trim out just slightly now. Sitting around about 2200 RPM, T's and P's, looking good, which is all temperatures and the oil pressures. They're all in the green. Fuel's looking good, so we won't spend too long out here. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Let's get some trim. There we go. Yeah, just taking my hands off the controls just so that I can trim it out. Not a lot of trim needed. I'm going to try and stay at around about 2,500 if I can get it trimmed. A little bit of turbulence around the hills. Not like flying an airliner. I can tell you, it's been a while since I've flown VFR in Flight Sim. It's been so long. There we go. Vertical speed indicator. I just want to get that level. So I take my hands off the controls. There we go. Nice and perfect. We're at 0. Slight increase. You are going to get that. That's fine. There we go. Coastline, and we'll just track towards the coast, heading out towards the left, heading out towards Rangatoa Island as well. Let's head out towards the water. There we go. Nice. There we go. Perfect trimming. Check out the performance though. We're sitting at around about 125 knots. Absolutely good. Alrighty, let's turn. A little bit of rudder required. There we go. So, like in airlines, you don't need rudder for your turns, but in VFR, you need a little bit of rudder. So, if you're turning towards the left, you need a little bit of left rudder, and you need to keep that ball on the turn coordinator in the centre. So, otherwise you get that yawing. So, average yaw. Good so far. Climbing, and that's only because we've getting a little bit of turbulence, which is pushing us up from the updrafts, but I'll try and come down a little bit just to stay away from 3,000 feet. Because the ILS for runway 23 left Auckland is 3,000, so let's try and descend down a little bit. I can just make out the city at our 12 o'clock. You can see the sky tower just now. And you can just make out the airport, Auckland International. So I want to try and stay a little bit further out to stay out of the control zone. You can see Auckland City over there. A couple of marinas out there as well. So yeah, you know, I was talking about, you know, men's mental health. I mean, we're flying around at the moment, and it's very, very important that you are looking after your mental health, right? And the good way to do it is with flight sim. It's so relaxing. You've got you know, the ability to fly to A to B, having a little bit of a challenge, and that accomplishment when you're actually flying into an airport, either through an airliner or just flying around here. You know, it's very, very important to look after your mental health. I can't stress that enough. Alright, you can see the harbour bridge just out towards our 12 o'clock as well. There's a couple of ships in the area as well. Alright, still coming down. We're at 3,000 feet. Let's come down a little bit more. We should be okay here though. We're outside the control zone, but I am going to come down slightly. I'm going to try and keep my reference point at the sky tower. Try and keep it outside the control zone. No cloud, we're in VFR conditions. Nice day. Nice day. Very, very nice day. Alrighty, let's come around towards the right. Right rudder, just to help us out with turn coordination. Too much. There we go. Nice. On the manifold pressure. Yeah, constantly trimming as well in these sort of aircraft, so it's just sorting out your hand and eye coordination as well. You know, looking at your instruments, keeping the rudder centered and keeping the aircraft balanced. Takapuna coming up. We're going to be crossing the Devonport Naval Base as well. You've got St Mary's Bay out towards our left. There's the city over there. Zulu is 2,600 feet, tracking Auckland City, Auckland. Okay, there's the Devonport Naval Base.
Traffic New Zealand 192 taxi, orbit quick up 10 via Alpha Lima.
Coming up to the harbour bridge. There's the Devonport Naval Base. You can see the downtown ferry terminal, which is the cream coloured building down there, plus a couple of cruise ships, or one cruise ship from what I can see. You've got the Cloud down there as well. Fuel, okay, we're about half. I'm okay with that. Our tanks are on both, so we should be fine. Spaghetti Junction just over coming up, which is the notorious area for traffic. Oh, look at the city. You got Victoria Park down there. Big shopping district just down there by the Victoria Park Market. ASB building. We've got Sky City, you know, the hotel and the casino just down there, that little red building on the wing tip. Got the museum over here as well. Let's shoot up this way. There's the museum. There's the hospital, Auckland City Hospital. So yeah, look, I was talking about mental health. I'm so calm at the moment. I'm so much enjoying this. That's just the main thing, right? That you are enjoying what you're doing. Let's just do a quick orbit around the museum. Let's keep an eye at altitude as well. Let's bring it back up. I don't want to get too low. This would be so good in sort of flying around the summertime. I could spend hours flying around here. Absolute hours. Look at the detail. The actual sky, that I'm using Rex Atmos. Which gives us the sky textures. Alright, just make sure we got no traffic around us. Looking okay. Alright, let's head up towards Takapuna. And we'll circle back to the Water City and then head back to Ardmore. So I do hope you're enjoying. Something coming through the radio. And all stations, please check your mic, open mic. So yeah, I do hope you're enjoying the back in VR. We haven't done a VR video in ages, but yeah. been so long. Fuel's looking good. Right. There's Takapuna. Updraft. This is the thing when flying about some of them use when they're typing something. They haven't got their push talk. They've got like their push talk on the keyboard. It gets quite annoying. So that's right. All right, let's take a photo just down here. Oh, I could spend hours looking at this. Just exploring. That's another thing with you got time to explore, and because Auckland is such a
traffic, New Zealand 192 departing 05 right to Christchurch, possible 400.
There's State Highway 1. So we'll go over the harbour bridge. This is Northcote just down here. There you go, that's Northcote right there.
Auckland traffic, FedEx 596, taxiing from Bay 74 to Alpha 9 via Lima.
We'll cross over the harbour bridge and track outbound from the Auckland City. Zulu's Auckland City, 2,200 feet tracking Ardmore, Auckland. Beautiful. Very expensive marina down there. Crossing over St Mary's Bay, just coming up. And there's actually a heliport just over here, so we'll cross over that as well. We're just going to make sure we keep well clear of the control zone, of the Auckland control zone. So we'll come to the right just slightly, won't go too far out. So I think we'll come in on runway 0.
FedEx 596, lining up, departing runway 05 right.
Yeah, so it's 05 at Auckland. So we'll try and shoot for runway 03 at Ardmore. Right, 2,000 feet. I'm okay with that. Colorado Islands. Beautiful, absolutely outstanding. The aircraft flies it just flies so well. The aerodynamics of the aircraft is so good. Alright, so we'll head on in. So we normally would track by the coastline. Just in this instance, because we'll be doing a radio call, I will just say Ardmore traffic, just so that they know that I'm landing at Ardmore. Alright, T's and P's looking good. Alright, so we're looking about half. To come down to about 1100 feet as we approach Ardmore, which is the circuit area. Now, one thing I didn't do, and it's very naughty, I didn't set the DI or the directional indicator on the bug. Which is something I should have done, but it is what it is. The compass is, reading fine. It's right on towards the directional indicator, so I don't need to change that. But just the heading bug I should have changed to the wrong way heading. But that's all good. That's fine.
Full traffic.
The water is so calm down there. Can't see any waves. Calm day. The only thing you're going to watch out for is the updrafts from the mountains. Right, so just come out a little bit more down here. Oh, just so good. Oh my god, I am in love with this. It's great being back in VR. It's been a while since I have flown in VR. I can't wait to do this in the summer. Well, not being hot underneath the headset, but just just flying around in perfect conditions. I mean, not to say that today's perfect conditions, because it is. It's perfect. A little bit of stuttering, but it's not too bad. Alright, we might get a little bit of updrafts down here, so I'm just going to extend out just slightly. There we go. Yep, feels looking good. T's and P's are all in the green. Still the temperatures are a little bit cool. Might just close the cowl flaps just to warm up the cylinders just slightly more. And then we'll just open them up as we get closer. So you can see from the tablet exactly what's happening.
0 runway.
Yep, cylinder head temperatures are rising, so that's all good. I'll put them back up. I'll open them up again very soon. So long since I've done a video in VR. Plenty more to come. Plenty more to come. Coordination there. There we go. Change the view on the GTN. Alright, start to come on down. We'll start our turn. Just make out the airfield. There is quite a bit of mist, well not mist, but the visibility is a little bit low than I would like. Just a little bit of fog or low hanging sort of cloud in the area. Very, very light. Just looking for the airfield. Should be over here. Oh yeah, got the airfield in sight. Okay, let's open the cowl flaps. Down to about 1100 feet, descend to the circuit area. Back to 20 inches. There's the airfield. There's Ardmore. feet. I'm okay with that. We're still descending, so it's okay. Auckland traffic Alpha Bravo Zulu is downwind for runway 03 Ardmore. set up, so we'll start bringing the gear down. Gears down 3 greens. Brake pressurising, undercarriage is down locked, T's and P's in the green range. And mixture is rich. Alright, so we're looking around about 90 degrees. Prop 40 going forward. Alright, 1, 2, 3, turning in. One of it. feet. That's okay. Alright, 1 notch of flat coming in. There you go. A bit of power. Alright, let's turn in to final. So we'll just do a slight turn. Alpha Bravo Zulu is turning final for runway 03 Admiral. Nice approach. Nice launch of flat coming in. Trimming out. Let's get this tab out of the way. A little bit low. There we go, it's better. Okay, over the fence. Power slowly coming back. Over the threshold. A little bit of rise there, but that's okay. That wasn't my best landing. It's been a while since I've been VFR. But that's okay. From first landing, it's not too bad. I'm okay with that. Very nice sort of short field landing sort of on this aircraft. It's not too bad. Very, very slow over the fence, so it's not too bad at all. Flaps going up, those awesome sounds. Alright, we can actually just choose somewhere else to park for today. Let's go over here. Why not? Let's go over the grass. Transponder to standby. Okay, back up to 1,000. Avionics going off. Parking brake. So on. Okay, normally we'd just do a quick mad check back to off and then back to both. Oh, sorry, off and then both, but I'm not going to do that today. Okay, that's all good. Oh, I might just put the nav lights off as well. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Very, very cool. So we can take the keys off. If I can find the right. There we go. And we can then go master off. Cool. Alright. And then open the door. There we go. Well guys, I do hope you enjoyed that nice flight around Auckland City. It's been awesome being back in VR. There's plenty more videos coming, you know, around Europe or around the UK, taking it for a bit of a tour and all that sort of thing. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much, guys, for coming along. We'll see you again very soon for another video. Take care. Bye-bye.